We've seen that you can run a macro by pressing a key combination or by pressing a button on the quick access toolbar. But you can also create a customized ribbon tab or modify an existing ribbon tab. So let's have a look at this approach. I'm going to click on File, I'm going to click on Options, and I'm going to go Customize Ribbon. What I'd like to do, rather than edit an existing tab on the right hand side, I'm going to create a new tab. So I'll click on the button New Tab, and here it is here. I can then click on New Tab Custom and go Rename, and I'll call it Cathy's Macros. And OK. I've got this new group here which I can also click on and rename, and I'm just going to call these General Macros. And OK. Now I'd like to create two more groups, so I'll click on Cathy's Macros and I'll go New Group and New Group. I'll click on this new group and rename it Sales Views. And OK. Click on this group and rename it Targets Views. And OK. Now what I'd like to do is add my macros to the General Macros group. So I change Popular Macros to Macros, or Popular Commands, sorry, to Macros. I'll then choose Address and I'll add it to General. So I've clicked on General, I've clicked on Address, and then I go Add. And I'll also add Today. Add. I'll click on Address and I want to rename Address. In brackets, I'll tell them it's Control Shift A, that's the shortcut key. I'll choose a button, the street sign, and OK. I'll then click on Today and I'll rename Today. I'll make it Clouds. And to the right of Today, in brackets, I'll mention it's Control Shift T. So those are my general macros. Now I'm going to click on Detailed View. I'll click on Sales and I'll click on Add. I'll then choose Quarterly and Add, and then Summary and Add. So my detailed view, I'm going to go Rename and just tidy up the name by putting a space in between Detailed View. I don't have a shortcut key for Detailed View, and then I'm just going to choose a button. So I might decide that I want to choose a funnel. And OK. I'll go to Quarterly View, I'll go Rename, put a space in, and choose another button. And Summary View. And that's my sales views. I'll now click on All Records, click on Targets and go Add. I'll also click on Kawerau and Add, Taupo and Add, and Tauranga Add. I'll click on All Records and I'll rename All Records by putting a space in between, and I'll just choose a button. And do the same, renaming each of these. And so there we have a new tab in my ribbon is going to appear called Cathy's Macros. It's going to be divided into 3 groups, and these different groups will contain different macros. So I'll click OK. Here's my new tab here, Cathy's Macros. There's my General Macros group, my Sales Views, and my Target Views. If I was to click on a cell and choose Address, there's my address. If I click on this cell and choose the date, there's my date. And I can see the detailed view, the quarterly view, the summary view, all records, Kawerau, Taupo, or Tauranga. The difference is this ribbon will always appear in this particular Excel. It's not just when this file is open or closed. So you have to decide what's the most appropriate place to place your macros. You can also move this tab. If I went into File and I went into Options and Customize Ribbon, it is possible to click on that particular tab and move it down or move it up. So I might move it up here. I'll choose OK. And so now it appears straight after File.